This conference will now be recorded.
Advertise it in the paper. Wait for COVID-related activities. It'll be a 5-day wait for comment period so that we can then send the change or amendment to HUD, and they will then approve it and be able to spend them. For the general CDBG funds, that would be, we advertise in the paper, comments, but it's a 30-day wait period before we send it into HUD. But I don't want you to feel that you're totally locked into this, but this at least starts the process so that we're able to get these funds flowing as soon as possible. If you do give me permission tonight, we'll be able to put in an ad either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow so that we can start the ball rolling. That's where we are with this particular ask.
Thank you very much. Members of council, do you have any questions?
I have a question.
Sure.
And I was listening, but maybe, things might have glitched. I didn't hear anything about the owner-occupied rehabilitation program or funds in either one of those. I might have missed it, but I'm just asking.
That's a very good question. We do have some funds, close to 300,000 from past years, that will still be continuing. So we'll still use them in the future. Just we didn't need to set them aside for this particular year until we finish the past years. We have about 300,000 in that.
Okay, because I realize there's been a waiting list and things like that. So, I guess, well, naturally with this pandemic right now, is that the hold up? Why do we have $300,000 left?
Say that again, I'm sorry.
But why do we have $300,000 left? I know there's a waiting list, so that we can, take advantage of, getting
Right.
that list knocked down with these additional funds.
Sure. Well, we had a little bit of a lag because now we had to go back out on an RFP for the technical assistance. So hopefully, either on the 21st or the meeting after, I'll bring the proposal for the technical assistance so that we can continue with that program.
Members of council, any other questions?
You have a comment. I just wanted to see that these resources get into the right hands. So when you send out the communications, can we touch every platform? And if possible, do we have time to put out a small, maybe anonymous survey on what's the more critical needs from our local businesses and folks affected by this COVID-19?
Actually, that's actually an excellent question because the Small Business Center was proactive and they had already put out a survey, and that's how we came out with that proposed budget. So I will ask for the Small Business Center to give us a little more detail on that, where I can share with you.
Yeah, I would like to see the survey. Thank you.
Okay.
Any other questions? Sonia, I saw you say something, but I didn't hear it. We still can't hear you.
Yes, yeah.
Now we can hear you.
In addition to small business services, is it possible we can get a quarterly update from them for them to come?
Yes, absolutely.
We still can. And the status.
The end cut out, but your first question. Nope. Sonia, can you try typing your question into the chat and I'll read it off.
So I got a little smart. I called in, so now you guys can hear me better, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
I muted the audio and called on the phone, so it'll be a lot better.
Yeah, smart thinking. That's much better.
Yeah, I think we should all do that because now it's like no, we can't hear anyone.
Well, I'm also muted and on the phone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Wow.
You guys got to get that Verizon internet. Y'all probably got Comcast.
I only have one choice where I live.
I have Verizon.
I didn't get a motion.
Yeah. All right. Sonia, are you typing that question in the chat? Just nod yes or no. Okay. About a quarterly report for small business services. So I believe, Ms. Masanya, you did say yes that we could do that, correct?
Absolutely.
All right, great. And with that, Council, could I please have a motion for ordinance number 20-28, 2020 Community Development Block Grant, CUDBG, and COVID-19 CDBG emergency funding proposed budgets for an authorization to advertise a public hearing for April 21st, 2020.
So moved. Can you hear me?
Second. Second.
Madam Secretary, could I please have a roll call?
Valerie Scott Cooper,
Aye.
Sonia Sanders,
I just got a message from Sonia that she's having trouble hearing us.
okay. Heather Lewis,
Aye.
Hakeem Jones,
Aye.
Thomas LaPera,
Aye.
Rebecca Smith,
Aye.
Derek Perry.
Aye.
All right.
All right, and with that, the authorization to advertise the public hearing is approved.
Thank you.
On ordinance
So-
number 20-09, back to you again, Ms. Masanye.
Yes. Thank you, Council Vice President. This is request to authorize us to advertise a public hearing again for the 21st to consider adoption of the ordinance that is going to permit certain uses such as mixed use development that we're contemplating on Main Street to be permitted as conditional use, meaning it comes to council as opposed to it going to the zoning hearing board. So we need to advertise this amendment. We have sent this amendment to the County Planning Commission. They have no issues with that. We have also, we should be presenting it to the Planning Commission on the 14th. And then we would bring it for the public hearing on the 21st for your consideration.
Thank you. Members of council, do any of you have any questions? All right, seeing none, could I have a motion to advertise a public hearing for April 21st to consider adoption of ordinance 20-09 of 2020, amending chapter 320, article 13, titled TC Town Center District to require certain existing uses be permitted by conditional use rather than special exception?
So moved. Second.
Madam Secretary, could I please have a roll call?
Valerie Scott Cooper,
Aye.
Sonia Sanders. Still can't hear her. Heather Lewis,
Aye.
Can see her.
Hakeem Jones,
Aye.
Thomas LaPera,
Aye.
Rebecca Smith,
Aye.
Derek Perry.
Aye.
So is Sonia yes, I guess?
Can see her.
I don't see
Keep
her
it
on
prepared.
here.
All right.
All right, and with that, the authorization to advertise the public hearing is passed. Subgrantee agreement between the Redevelopment Authority of Montgomery County and the Municipality of Norristown for the Gateway to Norristown project. Ms. Masanya again.
Thank you, Vice President. This is actually a housekeeping matter as the project is actually completed. This is actually related to the riverfront feasibility study that you adopted in January 16. The way it works that after we have actually done the project, we usually do a closeout where we send the information or the particulars, what we've done to the state. When they looked at the agreement that we had with the redevelopment authority, they said it was too general and it was not specific in identifying the local share program. So they said just have it rectified, have council adopt it and then send it back so that we can get reimbursement for that grant. It was for $75,000.
All right, members of council, do you have any questions?
Yes, I do. When we get that back, when we get the $75,000 back, where are we distributing those funds to?
They're actually spoken for already. Part of the match for the Arch Street program and part of the match for the East Main Street Streetscape program.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any other questions? All right, seeing none, can I have a motion to enter into a subgrantee agreement between the Redevelopment Authority of Montgomery County and the Municipality of Norristown for the Gateway to Norristown project?
So moved.
Second.
Madam Secretary, could I please have a roll call?
Valerie Scott Cooper,
Aye.
Sonia Sanders,
Aye.
Heather Lewis,
Aye.
Hakeem Jones,
Aye.
Thomas LaPera,
Aye.
Rebecca Smith,
Aye.
Derek Perry.
Aye.
All right, and with that, the agreement is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Messonnier. On to police and resolution number 20-26, motion to approve or deny requests for disabled parking spaces. Chief Talbot.
Hello. Resolution, can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Resolution 2026 is a motion for council to approve or deny requests related to handicap parking. I'm requesting that you approve erecting spaces at 604 East Main Street, 108 Hamilton Street, 1313 Redwood Lane, 554 Noble. Residents at those locations have physical limitations that support these requests. I'm also requesting that we remove the following spaces as they are no longer necessary. And they are 323 East Basin and 806 Green Street. Thank you.
Thank you. Members of council, any questions? Seeing none, could I have a motion to approve resolution number 20-26 for handicap parking?
Second.
Madam Secretary, can I please have a roll call?
Valerie Scott Cooper,
Aye.
Sonia Sanders,
Aye.
Heather Lewis,
Aye.
Hakeem Jones,
Aye.
Thomas LaPera,
Aye.
Rebecca Smith,
Aye.
Derek Perry.
Aye.
And with that, resolution number 20-26 is approved and passed. Before we get to our last and final motion for the night, I just want to give a huge shout out to our staff for all of you who are continuing to work in the global pandemic and to make sure that the municipality is running and safe. So just thank you all for that for me, and I hope I can say on behalf of the rest of council.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I agree. Y'all are doing a wonderful job, and we appreciate you guys every day. Can I finish on something in regards to the COVID-19? Is that all right, Miss? Yeah. So I wanted to read this message. COVID-19 is now spreading rapidly in our community. In Montgomery County alone, this extremely contagious virus has now affected more than 500 people, hospitalized several dozen, and killed a couple people. There are now families grieving the ultimate loss of their parent, grandparent, husband, or wife. Many more families in our community will experience this tragedy if you don't take steps right now to stop the spread of COVID-19. Residents, please, you must stay at home except for life-sustaining activities. By leaving your home for any unnecessary reason, you are taking someone else's life in your hands, and we definitely don't want to see kids involved in that. Even if you feel fine, you could knowingly transmit the virus to someone else. Don't be careless and kill someone. Make sure you check on your friends, check on and stay at home. So we want everybody to be safe out here, and especially our staff. We know that we know you're taking a risk from your families. It's a big risk, but we definitely appreciate you guys.
Can I add to that? President Perry? In our practicing social distancing and trying to get out and get some exercise, we've been walking through town. And as we walk through town, trash has always been a pet peeve of mine and many of council and Mr. Odenibo and everyone involved here that loves our town. But just as we've been seeing in supermarket parking lots and things like that, I've been seeing rubber gloves on the streets of Norristown. And I just implore the community to use the trash cans, put the gloves in your pockets, find a safe way to dispose them, not putting the rest of our community at risk by leaving your gloves on the streets of Norristown.
Good
Yes.
stuff.
So on that note, stay home. And could I have a motion
Yay.
to adjourn?
So moved.
Well done, folks. Yes, second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. Good night, everyone.
All
Stay
right. Good
safe.
night. Stay
Stay
safe,
well.
everybody.
Good
Bye.
night.
All right.
Aye.